Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey guys, Elvis X here from the X gaming community. Playing once again is...
Manslayergoku.
We're also joined by...
The overlord of this Dire.
Don't lie to the audience, Dar.
I am the lord and master of this or just the editor, I guess.
But hey, we're here with Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, not to be confused with Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest.
I'm sure it'll be of equal quality.
Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, 1991 GBA. In the first Castlevania adventure, the fearless vampire hunter Christopher Belmont fought toe-to-toe and whip to wing against the vampire king Count Dracula. Belmont defeated the Count and destroyed his castle, but unfortunately Dracula used what remained of his magical powers to transform his body into mist, thereby making a good escape. However, his powers were so depleted that he was left unable to transform back into human form. The Count decided to wait and rebuild his dark forces deep inside this black heart. He swore revenge on Christopher Belmont and his family. 15 years later, a ceremony was held in the town of Transylvania. The son of Christopher Belmont, Soleil Belmont, had come of age, and it was time for the title of Vampire Hunter to be passed down to him. The ceremony was to commemorate this occasion. All the citizens of Transylvania rejoiced, hoping that the father-son team of vampire hunters would bring peace to the reign forever. But in the morning after ceremony, it was discovered that Soleil Belmont had vanished into thin air. The ceremony was the chance Dracula had waited for. Soleil received great sacred power in the ceremony to mark his adulthood, and Dracula used his last bit of magic to turn Soleil's powers against him, transforming him into a terrible demon. Then, aided by Soleil, Dracula was able to assume human form once again. That evening, to the northwest of the village, the earth shook with a thunderous roar, and 4 ominous castles appeared and hidden in the lake. At the center of these castles was another castle, the new lair of Count Dracula. I have to wait.
Yeah, I know. There's so much wrong with this opening. Yeah, I'm gonna rant about this opening when we get into the game. There's so much wrong here. Hurry up, text!
Stop trying to hit on the text.
Text. I'm going to hug you. With consent.
You fiend.
Oh, fucking stupid people. Oh my god, what is taking this text so long? Holy shit.
Horrified to learn that his son has been altered by the forces of evil, Christopher Belmont, determined to save Soleil and break the ambitions of the Count, he journeyed to the new castles, each ruled by a different power of darkness, placed there by the Soleil demon to stop anyone who would tamper with the mystic spell Dracula had cast upon him. Nevertheless, in order to save the village of Transylvania and free his son, Christopher had no choice but to fight once again.
Alright, is that it this time?
Yes. Okay, let's set up the screen.
Sorry, man. We're still stuck with this asshole.
Oh no, we're stuck with Christopher Belmondo. No, we'll see how this one goes. I know it's nowhere near as bad as the adventure, so... Oh my gosh, in that intro, man, like, it said the town of Transylvania. Pretty sure Transylvania was a country.
Shh.
Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge.
Yeah, it also said Dracula turned into mist to escape Christopher Belmont. We saw the post-credits scene, assholes. He turned into a bat, alright? That is not mist.
Mist, bat, same thing.
Alright, Goku, where are we going
Crystal
first? Since this one
Castle.
is Mega Man. Okay, yeah, this one is the Mega Man syndrome, which makes me wonder why they never use this again. Where you beat each castle to get a new ability from the bosses you beat and stuff like that.
Because these games are irrelevant.
Oh, at least this one still has really good OST.
Well, at least one thing is you don't lose your effing whip.
Yeah, like they did address a lot of this stupid shit with the adventure.
Yeah, but it's still the adventure.
And he can whip actually on the frickin' holy water.
Holy Java!
It's a door.
No, this one true.
But we're in the Crystal Castle, man!
That's fine. I'd give it a 0 out of
Why? Not enough CGI?
10.
That's what people are saying now was wrong with that one anime. The Strongest World.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, Isekai or World Commonplace the World's Strongest. You love the CG, right?
It is some of the worst CG that has ever been conceived.
Is it bad as Berserk?
Probably.
Well, the problem is this is a new
The problem
IP.
is, it's not just bad CG. Going against bad CG. It's bad CG. Going against hand-drawn for the most part stuff. And the CG's frames per second are so much fucking lower, it just looks bad.
Dude, you have not seen Berserk CGI.
I said it. Yeah, I have. I have seen screenshots of it. So that
Screenshots. That is not the same thing.
It moves as fast, and it is animated with the same quality.
Also, yeah, the difference is though is this wasn't shitting on a classic IP.
Yeah, but the difference is, it has CGI like that, melting with animation, and it keeps its frames per second that the Berserk had.
You're just jealous because you're not a CGI dragon.
That's a fucking dragon.
Off them!
That fucking killed me.
Are you stuck on the stairs, Goku?
Get off the rope!
Oh,
Or the rope.
do your stripper dance. And of course, that amazing anime is getting a season 2.
I know, man. You should be happy.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
No, there's some people who totally like it, and it's okay to be wrong.
Is that his thing of being wrong or right, though?
It is.
Well, I mean, from their perspective, then you'd be wrong.
Well, they could be a wrong side all they want. They're still wrong.
I figure I was gonna die.
Sakaru.
Oh no, Belmondo has died. I am destroyed.
Hey, look, Goku, you don't lose everything when you die. It's almost
Yes, you
like
do.
this castle. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Okay, you watched it. Why don't you sing its praise? Tell me what you love about it.
Love.
Exactly.
Oh my god, the Crystal Castle!
Oh, I've seen better Crystal Castles. This one's not even the top 67. Wait.
67?
Exactly.
But...
Are those fucking jellyfish things?
Yes, yes they are. You're just jealous because you're not a jellyfish.
Yeah, suppose a jellyfish could go down to the bottom of the ocean and escape from stuff like World's Strongest.
Your hate boner is showing, dude.
Well, maybe if it wasn't an alleged hype show and put itself under a microscope.
I think we're to the boss, I think.
Okay, what are we fighting? Let's see what the boss monster is.
We're fighting
I
a
think.
platypus.
A cloud.
A cloud. Christopher did
Oh,
always
my
have his
idea
head in
was
the
better.
clouds.
Man, there's like squalls here to rain on your parade.
Square Enix saw this, or Squaresoft back then, saw this boss and said, that's what we could name our protagonist if FF7. True story, not making this stuff.
Yeah, but then they realized, doesn't matter what we name him. You could
Bye-bye,
name him
Crystal
yourself.
Castle.
What the hell do we get for beating this? I don't even know.
A life.
A life. Riveting. Alright. See where we're going next.
We have Rocky Castle, Underground Castle, or Futuristic Castle.
Let's go to Rocky! Rocky Balboa Castle.
And it's called Rocky Castle.
Yes! Do-do-do!
Whoa.
You should build deep.
Okay,
shame.
save here.
I'm not you, I don't feel shame.
Well, yeah. You like to put yourself through torture.
Hey, I go on Twitter when I have to.
Oh yeah, Twitter.
And then I end up regretting it 2 seconds later. So, how you guys in chat doing?
Nobody's here. It's only us.
Well, give it time. They could be here and Twitch could be
They're
fucking
saying,
around.
man, this Belmont is so fucking lame.
Well, if they are here and Twitch is still screwing up or something, I hope you all are having fun watching us. Not core Howard out as much. Only slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you picked the Spike Castle. You are an asshole.
I just wanted to run up the stairs like Rocky, man! You knew this was coming.
Go sit in that closet with Jeff. You're bad.
No, Jeff's on vacation. He went back to hell to see the rest of his family.
All 67 of them.
Blah, blah, blah. Shit.
Look at this crazy place.
Yeah. Do not fall, or I die.
That's high.
Yeah, Cristo Belmont, Calypso Belmont, whatever the hell your name is.
No, he's forgotten history. It's almost like he's a filler character.
Hello? I can't see. Oh. Night and... Oh, this castle
okay,
is
I
fun.
can't either.
Man, you really are nice. You're making him experience life through your eyes.
Well, I mean, die. If I wanted to do that, I would just make you sit down and play the game.
If you wanted to do that, chat would be a lot more funny than usual.
What?
What?
Huh?
No, I was gonna say, if you want to blind people, just make them play the game com.
Just make them watch Berserk. And that's CGI.
That's not cool. I love how that's the Berserk anime that's still, like, saved and everything that you can easily get. But the old classic one's the one that's out of print and really hard to track down.
Yeah. It's okay, CGI in these animes will just get fucking worse and worse.
Okay.
CGI.
I can't see where I'm going. Hello?
Belmont. You must feel, don't see.
Yeah, I'm totally blind here. I can't see shit.
He can only see himself.
Well, I mean, you're going somewhere, apparently.
Okay, I went through a door. I couldn't see. I was blind.
It's probably safe since you made it through the room.
Oh, God.
What's up?
Man.
Oh, don't you see that big spike fetish thing coming down from the sky?
Oh, you got this. Come on.
I just got hit.
Oh, well, you'll get this in a second. Don't worry. This is another short Castlevania. I think only like 5 or 6 levels. Because I think there's only like 2 levels once you beat all 4 of these. Don't you start with that. I already have to slap the swan doing that a lot.
Whoa.
Get to the door.
I mean, that's what you do to the swans anyways. You have to beat them away to get them off your windowsill.
Hey, you leave the swan alone. He's not here. He's not on my windowsill.
He's probably honking at people. That's what swans do, right?
Wait, what are we fighting?
Axe Lord.
Axe Lord? That's the boss?
Or Sword Lord.
Oh! Okay, so this is this game's version of Apollo Creed. You're not stopping the Rocky references in this level, guy.
Jeez, you've been doing a poor job at that. Maybe you need to go. Maybe you need to go fucking run up a mountain in a montage.
Well, this guy can't be Ivan Drago.
Now he turned into a fucking goblin.
Oh, okay, so maybe he is Ivan Drago. My mistake.
Hey! I killed him! I only had 2 life left! Ah.
Okay, clearly that goblin was Mr. T, aka Clubberline from Rocky 3.
Did you really have to say that whole entire thing?
Yes! Yes, I did, for all 2 people who haven't seen Rocky 3.
Okay, we have Cloud Castle, then we have Hidden Castle.
Alright, hater of isekais for some reason, you pick.
We're in the isekai apocalypse, man. We're going to the Hidden Castle.
And the Hidden Castle name is... Plant Castle. Teen-in!
Way to go, Dai! Way to go!
Oh yeah, that about sums up how most of these isekais are. The fucking isekai apocalypse.
Wasn't there about an isekai about a mother?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
I know there's one about cheap magicians.
Yeah, that one's being simuldubbed by Crunchyroll right now. And Dai, clearly you haven't seen Shield Hero.
You mean one of the few good ones from this year? The rest are just isekais because they're isekais.
And we're strongest. I'm gonna troll you with that from now on, just to be a dick. You open the door for it. You know it by yourself.
Yeah. It's okay to like trash. You could be a hobo all you want. Go roll around in it. I mean, why?
Die. Did we bring up anything from Paul Anderson?
Hey, go plant yourself. Plants don't talk.
That doesn't work here. We're supposed to talk.
Hey, we're in the plant castle. Besides, no one's gonna get that quote.
And Dai, if you want a shitty isekai, I mean, how many people are gonna go see Paul Anderson's Monster Hunter movie?
More people than you'd think, because despite how hot garbage they were, those fucking Resident Evil movies sold.
Well, it's because with a lot of them you could turn your brain off and just accept them as just dumb movies.
Turn your brain off. I would love to do that, but I'd be dead.
Monster Hunter movie is gonna be. Unfortunately, it's gonna sell, and it's gonna get sequels.
You should be happy.
No, it's fucking horrible.
Oh, come on. When has Capcom made a bad decision?
Project Residence.
What if they made a good decision? Outside of like 3 this year.
Wait, define the 3 this year. What are you talking about?
MC5, RE2 Make, and Monster Hunter expansion.
Hey, we're getting Mega Man Zero's EX collection, right?
Oh, a collection. Now, you don't want that collection.
Oh, so you're forgetting Onimusha Remaster. We got that too. Now, I know what you're gonna ask. What about Onimusha 2 through 4 Remaster? We're getting Resident Evil Resistance instead. Isn't that what counts?
Yeah. What's that? You wanted Outbreak Remastered? No. No, you didn't. You want Project Resistance to that fucking French guy.
What, do we have to focus on the fact he's French? I mean, I love pissing people off as much as the next guy.
When you're playing as the mastermind, which is that French guy, he does not shut the fuck off.
By the way, I'm gonna say this. I would lose my shit if he randomly just says, "I know how you speak English" while you're playing as him.
I wouldn't put it past him. There is only one shining light in all this, and it's that Capcom is outsourcing the RE engine currently.
Okay, well, it's called the Plant Castle, by the way. Is there even that many plants here?
There are eyeballs. Eyeballs, plants, same thing? I mean, I think those are plants at the bottom.
You just got planted.
I guess
Spike!
I guess Belmondo is trying to find his roots.
Makes sense to me.
Or as the synopsis put it, he's trying to save his seed.
Actually, now that I think about it, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon recycled this plot point. Well, remember, Zangetsu, and the ending for Curse of the Moon goes, you know, turtle, or whatever, and the premise is you have to save him from himself, basically, because he turned into a demon.
Yeah, but we're talking about a good game that is not filler.
Yeah, but either way, the point I'm getting at is they did recycle shit from these games.
You mean the guy that made a majority of the Castlevanias would use a plot from Castlevania?
I don't even know if he worked on these games at all.
I mean, Sawton and onwards. Hence the fan name. One of the fan names is Castlevania. Spiders, they're awfully plant-like.
Spiders!
Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
That's so
I died.
Nerd.
Oh no. Shouldn't have done
Yes, I'll continue. I know I start back from the... Hey, I actually start right here, which is nice. Save it.
Okay, huge step up from adventure right there on